You know what? I think more than anything, I just want someone at least on my level or
Okay,
upper, but I feel like you're not.
You've been called one of the most hated rappers online.
Yeah.
Why do you think that is? What did you do? What did you say?
I just think, I feel like I'm on some other stuff. Like,
He was the most hated artist in South Africa. They called him a TikTok rapper. They called his music trash. He beefed with people like Sima, and every podcast talked about him calling his music trash. But now he's one of the biggest artists in Africa. He has more monthly listeners than Usi Maimani, Aries, Blackie Somnyama, Lucas Raps. How did Baby Daiz prove his haters wrong? This is gonna be a very complicated video on how Baby Daiz proved his haters wrong, but let's get into it. So why did everybody think that this guy was trash?
You've been called one of the most hated rappers online.
yeah.
Why do you think that is? What did you do? What did you say?
The first reason that everybody thought that this guy was trash and didn't deserve the title as one of the good rappers in South Africa is that a lot of people said he sounded too American. And when you're a rapper in South Africa and you sound American or every other place that is not South Africa, that's gonna leave a bad stain on your image. Because if you don't sound South African as a rapper in South Africa, people are generally not gonna rock your music. That was the sad reality of Baby Daiz, because Baby Daiz was not just a normal South African. He was born in Congolese but moved to South Africa. He was raised in Cape Town and grew up in a colored school. So obviously he was exposed to a lot of English-speaking people and a lot of colored accents. So that's why his lingo low-key changed. So he spoke a little bit of colored but also spoke a little bit of English. And that's why some people said that he sounded American. People wanted him to change his sound. People wanted him to add a little bit of Vanek in his lyrics. Speak a little of Zulu. Speak a little bit of Xhosa. But how can you expect a person that doesn't know those languages, that was literally born in Congolese and was raised in Cape Town in a mostly Afrikaans school, to add a little bit of Vanek in his lyrics? Dog, like how, dog? So people couldn't get past his accent, and that's when the hate started coming from the internet. People labeling him a TikTok rapper, people labeling him a fake celebrity, and people calling his music trash. And that's when the hate really started coming towards Baby Daiz, especially from podcasts mostly based on rap or music in general in South Africa. Started coming for Baby Daiz for how he rapped and how he carried himself and how he dressed. They said he dressed American, talked American, and even his music was American. He was not a true South African rapper. To me, it's actually crazy to see the hate that was coming towards Baby Daiz. Because when I saw Baby Daiz, I just saw a chill, humble guy that just loved making TikToks and music. So when the hate really started coming, it was really crazy. And I thought a lot of the hate came from people that were just looking to make quick clips and clicks for their videos, dog. Because hating on a person that has never done nothing wrong on you, that has never done something wrong to you, is low-key crazy just for clips and for clicks. With no facts, just hating for the sake of hating. I could understand if you hated a person if they disrespected South African rap or belittled South African rap, but he just came in the game, did the music he wanted to do, and did the music that he loved doing. So hating on a person for doing the music that they love is crazy. Then he started beefing with people that had big platforms. Examples of these people are Sima. He started a beef with Sima where I think that Sima called him a trash rapper. Then he made a video with Ghost Hlubi, I think, calling Sima chopped and not a 10 out of 10. And then that's where their beef started. Then the nail in the coffin to his career in South Africa is when he released a song called Ella Topina. I think that's how you pronounce it. In the song, on one of the bars, he said the K word. And the K word, if you don't know, is a very controversial word in South Africa that holds a lot of deep and painful history in South Africa. It's like the N word for South Africans, but we didn't normalize the K word, just like how they did in the USA. Because in America, if a black person says the N word, it's just a normal thing. N word this, N word that, is just a normal thing. But if you say a K word in South Africa, people would generally look at you weird, bro. Because why would you say that? Because that word just holds a very painful history and a very painful meaning.
Baby Daiz is catching smoke because he said
the K word
He didn't.
on a song. He did.
But I think at that time, Baby Daiz didn't know how people will react to that, because he didn't say it in a bad way. In his opinion, when he made an apology video on a podcast with the New Gen podcast, when he said his apology, he said that word to empower his people, because he was called that word in primary and high school when he went to an all-colored school. He was called the K word a lot, and he used that word to empower his people. He didn't say it in a way to hurt or discriminate any other people. After going to the New Gen podcast, trying to defend his name and trying to tell people he didn't say the K word in a bad way and was trying to empower his people, he would disappear for a while. Then the controversy from the song would eventually die down. Then Baby Daiz would walk away from the spotlight for a while, and everybody forgot about him for a little bit while. Then he came out with a couple of songs that sounded different from his usual songs. These songs sounded more African and was not meant. These songs sounded like they were not meant for the South African audience. They were meant for like the whole African as a continent type of music. Those songs sounded like Davido songs and Wiz the Kid songs that they were meant not for just South African audiences, but for the whole continent of Africa. After releasing these songs that sounded more and more African, they would go crazy viral. But one of them went so crazy that it blew everybody's mind. And the song I'm talking about is obviously Alonzi. Alonzi would go crazy, reaching 14 million Spotify streams and reaching 8.5 million view. The music video would get 8.5 million views on YouTube. Alonzi would prove that Baby Daiz left South African rap behind and chased not just South Africa, but the whole continent of Africa. His sound was not just for South Africa anymore, it was for the whole Africa, and he went back to his motherland, which was in Congo, and where his music was more appreciated than this side. Then that move was the smartest move he has ever done, because that move went crazy. 8.5 million views on Spotify, on YouTube, then 14 million streams on Spotify is crazy. A lot of people now these days in early 2026, are praising Baby Daiz for moving on, because he knew that his demographic was no more South Africans. Because obviously South Africans didn't like him. For some reason, I don't know for what reason, bro. That South Africans just didn't like that guy, dog. Because he was different and he dressed different and he sounded different and he carried himself in a different way. And he went back to his motherland and stopped trying to release music for South Africans, but released music for the whole of Africa, and that method worked. 40 million streams on Spotify on one song, 8.5 million views on a YouTube music video. That was Baby Daiz's greatest move, and we're all proud of him here in South Africa. Mostly people like me who are trying to get up also are very proud of him, and Baby Daiz, we can finally officially say that he is a celebrity, and he is an African, he is a global superstar now, and he is a giant African superstar.
I know this nigga Daiz is gone, boy. Like, this nigga is gone, boy. Like, he is gone, dog. Daiz hits 1.1 million streams on Spotify. Let's talk about it. How long?
Yeah, and that was the video. Thank you for watching. Please tap in. And you know, as always, I love you unconditionally. Please subscribe if you haven't subscribed. Please like, please comment which topic I should do next. I love you unconditional. Road to 100 subscribers, dog. Again, I'm going to keep on saying this. We're currently small, but one day we'll be big. Thank you for watching. If you watched the video full, I know that I'm a small creator, so you don't usually watch full videos of small creators. But if you watch this video to the end, I appreciate you. Love you unconditionally. Yeah, check on the next one.